Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Peggy from the Pearl Forest, and today I have a little sorted out project so that we can be using them up, and it is our word book. And I'm going to be looking for some big WORDS to put on here and some more book type pages. Remember when we had shopping haul and I showed this repositional glue stick? I've already used most of one of these. I'm not sure where it is at the moment. And my review of it, it does work really good, but it's also very sticky. And actually the whole outside of my glue stick is sticky now because of the glue. And like I said, I've used almost a whole one. Here are some things that we can add to this. I kind of just started in the back. I was thinking of doing clusters in the front, and so I put the words in the back, but now I think I'm just going to put words in here. So here's some that I did. These I put on the, I already have so much glue on my hand, on just the little sticker things, and then you can just stick them down and pick them back up. So this way you can look through here and see what you have. This is from a digital. Then I found that it was easier in some ways to just do the whole page and then just stick them on. But then it kind of left them sticking together some. So I came up with the idea of cutting some wax paper to go between the pages. This one is just a little bit too big, so I think I'll just, trim a little off. So a lot of these have wax paper between them because otherwise they're sticking. But you can see I have a lot of these. These are ones I've printed off and distress inked. And so then I kind of stopped if I had similar ones and I had something different. So I put them over here. These are ones that I've had for a long time, and I may use them, I may not. But you can see that they can just be taken off and, stuck somewhere else or put back. So this way I can actually see them. And even with the wax paper stuck to one side or the other, I can see what I want and then just move it. So I put wax paper in here. Hopefully you can see that between all of these. And tried to group similar things together. And some of these that were bigger, took up a lot more room, so I couldn't get as many on a page. This one is sticking, so I think it has some extra of that Post-it note glue there. But overall, I think this stuff worked really well, and I just could not find a way to use these things when they were all just in a bag or a box or whatever. And this way I can look through here and find something that I want. Here's even some handwritten ones. These are from book pages with some numbers. Here's some really big ones. These are little scripture ones. Compro. So how I use these, I don't know exactly. I might just cut out letters. I might use the words or numbers. And I just put them over these pages that were in here. Oops. So you can see I have quite a few things, and there's still room here, but I guess I just moved ahead to the the next page. So here's some things that I have that we could put in to show how it works. So it's quite a thick glue. It doesn't necessarily go on as well as you might think to begin with. I find that you have to kind of warm it up by going back and forth a few times if it's kind of dry. These are some from Reader's Digest that I have some ideas for. This way I'll be able to see them. Let's see, these are all longer quotes, but I know that the Reader's Digest book, these go all the way across, so I know these will fit this way because they're already fitting on my page. So this is fairly quickly able to get this done and actually put them in a way that you can see them and decide whether to use them or not. You could distress them ahead of time if you wanted. Lots of options. When you take them off the page to use them, you can always then go back and fill in the page. I hope I don't have this book full of things that are not used yet, because that's way too many. So I might just take some of these pages out and use them for something else in the future. Let's see. Here's a, this would be a good one to put in there. So it doesn't have to cover the whole thing, and probably if it stayed just on these, then I wouldn't have to have the waxed paper. But I did find that that worked well to distinguish between them. Once again, I found this glue stick on Amazon. I don't know where else you could find them, but you could Google it. Scotch permanent glue stick is the one that I use mostly, and this is Scotch repositionable glue stick. So this is just one way you can use them, and you see it goes fairly quickly. So as I am sorting things out around my house and I come across more of these, or if I cut more out, I have a place to put them. And when I put them into something, even though they're repositionable, I would, now this is a flower, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in here for now too. Anyway, I would put regular glue on them to actually use them then. So there you go, one way to sort it out. You can end up with pages and pages of words. Little wax paper helps keep them from sticking to one another. And I have, like I said, this huge big book, and I've gone only this far. I wouldn't want to do more than half probably, but that's where we are at this moment. And that was Scotch repositional glue stick. So hopefully this was helpful if you have a problem trying to deal with your words. And remember to use your words, but use them nicely. Take care. Have a fun day full of creativity and love. This is Peggy from the Pearl Forest.